Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Keepsake. Last time we grew this big, huge, humongous tree through magic and we recovered the Nigelus fruit, the second ingredient for Zack's potion. Now, as we cross back through here, we can see that Mustavio is now walking inside the school. But hang on, didn't he say he wasn't allowed in? He has some explaining to do, and since we're right by where he is heading toward, we might as well go and ask him. If he's plotting anything, we'll find out. Now, the place where Mustavio went is a bit hidden, actually. We've never seen it before. We have passed by it, but we've never seen the actual place. Because it's one of those... Remember last time I showed an alternative way to go around the statue where we grew the tree? Like the big dragon statue? Where we solved the rune puzzle? Well, that was an optional path that you can take. But you can, like, you see him down here, right? You see him, but then you walk down. And you're like, well, where is he? I go over here and he's nowhere to be seen. Now, there's actually an area over here. I know it doesn't seem like it, but yet there is a little area, a little alcove where you can find him.
Mustavio! Been looking for you all over the school! You are not easy to find! Miss Lydia, but Mustavio will do anything for his customers!
Which customer are you referring to? Did you find someone?
Unfortunately not! The customer Mustavio must serve is you, Miss Lydia!
I thought you weren't allowed to enter the school without someone to accompany you.
You're right. I am not, but I couldn't let a customer down. If you keep this between us, no one will know it. It will be our little secret.
You still haven't said why you were looking for me.
In the crates you helped Mustavio recover, I found replacement parts for your bandana!
You did? That's awesome! But I already told you I don't have any money to buy anything.
Mustavio feels generous today! He wants to help you get through this hard first day of school! If you have the tools needed to repair the pendant, Mustavio will do it for free!
That is so nice of you.
Mustavio the Fantastico will wait here until you bring the tools!
Where do you think I can find the tools you need?
I have no idea! I know the caretaker has some, but where he keeps them is beyond Mustavio's knowledge.
Alright, that's as much as we can get from him. And here the game kind of tests your memory. Because we've seen these tools before. But we couldn't pick them up. Lydia was like, I don't need these tools. I'm just gonna leave them here. If you remember, all the way back, I think it was in episode 1, we saw the tools in the same room where we found Zack. That's where the tools are, so we need to go all the way down here. Also, while we're down here, might as well check out the fact that the fountain is now working, as you can probably hear. Yeah, the fountain is working. Look at that water. Take a look. Let's take a closer look at that. There you go. That's nice. We got it all working. I think there might be some changes outside too. You know what? We won't really be going out from the main entrance anymore. So how about we take a look if anything changed? Just a quick peek. Is there anything here at all? Because we saw like big waterfalls in the cutscene. I hear water running, but this one was active even before. Right. Okay, so that didn't change anything. Okay. And I don't think I can go this way, right? Like there's no, there's not an area down here. Looks like there could be, but or if there is, it's completely empty anyway. Oh well. Not of our concern anyway. Because we need those tools. So remember the room where Zach was is all the way to the right. And if you don't know, use the map. And if you need more help again, just use the hint system. The hint system is powerful.
I'm having all of this trouble because
and convenient.
of the damn potion.
Which potion?
A potion the students made me drink. And as you can see, it changed me into a wolf while I was knocked out. Speaking of potions, you wouldn't happen to know how to make one to turn me back into a dragon, would you?
I'm really sorry, but I don't have any magic skills. Yet.
Don't worry, working on that, Zach. Have we seen that dialogue before? We might have. Because I have to replay a section of the game off screen due to failed recording, so feels like we've already seen that in a previous episode. Oh well, those are like all little optional dialogues that happen by going around. Alright, here we go. Let's grab the tools and leave.
With these tools, Mustavio should be able to repair my pendant.
Yeah, definitely. A set of tools designed to repair small items such as music boxes. Those are very specific tools. But, yeah. They are going to work. I think we're really almost done with the lower part of the academy. Unbelievably as it sounds, we're almost done with the first half of the game. There's still something more to do, but now I'm thinking about it, really, after we brew the potion, we do the trials, that's it. The lower part of the academy is done, and I like the lower part of the academy a lot more than the upper part. The upper part has its good points, because it's all this. Well, I'm not really gonna spoil what it looks like if you haven't seen it, but the upper part has some good scenarios. But for other reasons, it doesn't, like, again, as I said, the lower part feels a lot more connected because there are all these paths and shortcuts that intertwine and connect. The upper part isn't really like that, so it feels a lot less interesting to explore. It does have better scenery, I think, but not as fun to just run around with. Let's talk to Mustavio.
Welcome back, Lydia!
Will these tools do?
Ah, these are exactly what I needed to repair your pendant. Now just give Mustavio a few seconds.
It's working! You fixed it, Mustavio. Thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure for Mustavio to see a happy customer.
Listen, Zach, that's the lullaby I was talking about.
It's beautiful. I think I heard it somewhere.
Where did you hear it? Unless you heard Celeste singing the melody, you couldn't have possibly heard it before.
I don't remember.
All right. Mr. Mustavio, I swear I will let everyone know you are here when I find them.
Thank you, Miss Lydia. Good luck in finding my customers. Time for me to go back to my wagon before someone catches me inside.
A mysterious golden pendant which plays a lovely lullaby when opened. Celeste owned it until she gave it to Lydia during a friendship ritual. Now that concludes Mustavio's story arc. He now is nowhere to be found. He is completely gone. You will not find him anywhere. Even if you go outside, which we'll have to do, he is nowhere to be seen. His purpose is done. He's finished. We have no need for Mustavi anymore. His voice will not be missed. So, now I think this is the fastest way. We need to go back to the tree with the face, because now that we have the pendant, we can try to wake it up. Because that's what Lydia wanted to do in the first place. We can... I think this is the fastest way. Just go out, go to where Mustavi used to hang out by, and cross the river. Also, it's nice that the music plays while we're going there. It only loops once, but that's fine. It's cute that the music keeps on playing while you're exploring, and then it just disappears in your back with your usual ambient sounds. I think someone complained about this. There's literally almost no music in the game. There are only some ambience and a few pieces here and there. Like in Enchanted Crossing, there's a little bit of music. You get this pendant music when you solve this part of the game. But then someone said, well, it's not like the lack of music is bad. It conveys the feeling of an abandoned place. You know, this is supposed to be a school where everyone is gone. It's it's not really abandoned, but it's like it's devoid of any life apart from us. So it conveys that feeling of a desert place much better. Anyway, we're almost to the glade. Zach will be a scaredy cat in a second, and we'll go hide. But it's fine. We don't need him. All we need is a dream and a pendant. You gonna have some dialogue? No, really? Okay, so the second time you go through here, you didn't see it because it did off screen. Zach says, oh, I'm not gonna go in there. Lydia's like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. She's like, yeah, fine. Anyway, here's the tree. Let's see if the pendant works now.
Could the song from my pendant wake this tree?
Oh, Celeste, my dear, it's been a long time since. Oh, you're not Celeste. Who are you?
I am terribly sorry to disturb you, Sir Tree. My name is Lydia.
If my memory is correct, Celeste has a friend named Lydia. Is that you?
It's me. Celeste spoke of me?
She often did. She described you as someone who was very important to her. As her best friend, as you human would call it.
Aw, she is so sweet.
I am no sire. I am a treant and the keeper of this vale. My name is Elvanda. I am very pleased to meet the Lydia of whom Celeste spoke so often. But I am very curious to know how you came to find me. Very few are aware of my existence. I am now nothing but a fading memory in the heart of men.
This might sound unbelievable, but I had a vision where I saw you and Celeste having a discussion. And since something really strange is going on in this academy, I decided to disturb your sleep. I was hoping you could tell me where Celeste is or why everyone seems to have vanished.
I'm afraid I won't be of any help to you, my dear. The last time I spoke with Celeste was many moon cycles ago, and everything was fine. The only strange thing I noticed after our last visit was that a student peeled off a chunk of my bark and ran away.
Yes, I noticed that. If I find who did this, I'll make certain they come and apologize. Vandar, did Celeste come here often?
Only a few moon cycles would pass between each of her visits. But something was different the last time she came to see me. I had never seen her so sad before. From what I could understand, things were not going well with her father.
Really? Gosh, I feel bad for not coming to see her earlier. You said a student peeled some of your bark earlier. When did that happen?
It was only a few moon cycles ago. I woke up feeling a sharp pain on my right side all of a sudden. The first thing I saw was the blade of a knife stuck under my bark. I let out a loud groan of pain, and the student was so scared he ran away. But he still managed to yank a good chunk of my skin off in his retreat.
I think I know who it was. Did he have anything special that would help me find him?
I don't know. Everything happened so fast. Wait! The pain blurred my vision, but I remember he dropped the book when he ran away.
Well, it's not here. He might have found the courage to come get it after you went back to sleep. I'm pretty sure this notebook belongs to the student who wounded you. Now, I just have to find out who owns it. Have you ever heard of a merchant named Mustavio? He comes here often to sell his goods to the students, he told me.
Mustavio? Yes, Majors told me a merchant named Mustavio would come into my forest, and they assured me he would not disturb it by any means. Have he done something to my forest?
I know. I just wanted to make sure he really was what he said. He could still be involved with everyone vanishing. How long have you lived here?
I was the guardian of this forest long before this school was built. I am the one who allowed the mages to settle here in exchange for a promise that they would always respect the surrounding nature and help me protect this vale.
And they always kept their oath.
So far, they have. And since they are taking good care of the vale, I spend most of my time asleep. I am getting old, Lydia, and creatures like me are becoming forgotten by mankind.
I'm sure you still have plenty of years, seasons ahead of you, Alvandar. Did Celeste ever mention Zack to you?
Zack? I'm sorry, but I never heard that name before. May I inquire why you ask such question? Has this Zack done anything to you?
No, at least not yet. It's because the only living creature I've found in this academy is a wolf named Zack.
You have the gift to speak with animals?
No. He pretended to be a teacher's familiar. Some sort of magical creature, if you prefer. But I'm not certain I should believe him.
Oh, yes, a familiar. I've met some of them.
You did? So familiars are real?
Of course. I also know their personalities tend to be much like their masters. And I've never heard of malicious familiars, so you should be safe around this wolf.
Sheesh, I'm not sure what to think anymore. Thank you for the information, Elvandar. I'm sorry, Elvandar, but I have to go now. See you soon.
Wait. Don't we have more to say to him? Hang on. Wake up, you big tree.
Lydia, is there anything special I can do for you, my dear?
Not really.
Oh, okay. That is weird.
I'm sorry, Elvandar.
I need to go now, okay. What the... Aren't we supposed to get something? Well, you know what? Let's go back to Zach. Maybe after we talk to Zach? Hang on. This thing, right? The hidden flower, right? Blah 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 blah. A tree man. Yeah. I know what we have to do. Okay, I get it. Okay. This is tied for story progression for some unknown reason, so we cannot do this quite yet. Huh. Well, I guess we can call it a day here. And next time on Keepsake, well, we'll try to make the potion. Hopefully. Maybe. Tune in next time and find out if we'll make it.